Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my 100% blind playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Krok percent, apparently, because that's what we seem to be doing a lot. In the last episode, I'll show you, we tackled, destroyed the Eagle Clan, and got all of the Bulls in that. Now we have to do the exact same thing, but in When Courage Falls, which is the last chapter of Chapter 4. Or rather, story mission of Chapter 4. We're just gonna stick with the characters we have here, which makes sense. These are our most powerful characters right now. We want to keep using them as much as we can. We can use the Keen as well if we choose to, but I, however, want to do this for now. I already checked,
This looks quite
and we did get a little bit more cane sugar, so let's do these recipes again. And now that it's going to be a tougher mission, let's try to do this. Initially, I was gonna do the rare material drop rate sooner, but then I noticed it was the Yiga Clan. It's like, that would kind of be a waste. I don't think the Yiga Clan has the best drops. Not saying anything crazy, just I feel like it'd be kind of a waste. Here, though, it could be a lot better, so we'll try that now. And start When Courage Fails. I just realized as well.
From the friendly god, the key.
One thing I just realized, this is also known as the Protect Zelda mission. I don't think Zelda could be picked here for that reason either. We are forced to play as these first two characters, and then I believe we're forced to play as Zelda a little later, once we're done. But first, we need to actually get through the mission first. Where do we start? Right in the middle. Oh yeah, right. It's a defense against the enemy's missions. I don't like these kinds of missions. Kind of annoying, really. That's all I could say. This file's actually kind of broken. I'm not sure if I should be using it or not if I'm trying to play a more fair game, because again, the 100% specifically states on speedrun that you're not allowed to use the DLC, or this, unless you're also, I believe, trying to 100% the DLC, which I am, though, so that's probably why I'm using it a lot. Also, this Hempit type is kind of cool and underrated, because not everybody's purchased the DLC, so I guess it's pretty cool to show off. I think it is a little bit more powerful than the Master Sword, like, especially when fully powered up, but I do prefer to use the Master Sword just because it's like our standard weapon. Right. So this is mostly just to defeat all the enemies. Why don't we split up and capture them, then? We need to wait later to get this anyways. Alright, I already gave orders to info it. Excuse me, game. This is a really powerful weapon, actually. Okay, got that done. Let's quickly get this done. Oh. Zella's finally coming out of her cubbyhole now. It'll probably be a while before she needs though. Hopefully we can take out all these stuff before she, you know. What I just said basically before. Let's not have that happen. Okay. I want to draw you into this keep if possible. Got those items from the chest. Let's bomb this so that this gets destroyed. And we'll get another item from that. These you can get as many times as you want, unlike the other chests, which are limited to just per bit. Oh jeez, that weapon like interrupts him. So every time we hit him with that, he just keeps getting stunned. I think we just found a cheese loop for that particular enemy, at least. Oh, now there's a mob lens close to Zelda. Oh, she already took quite a bit of damage because there were keys nearby. Yeah, you know, we're right next to her. We should be fine now. Hey, don't stop running away. I'm right here, you know, dingus. What a dingus, indeed. He just really wants to target Zelda, I assume. Now we just need to help Zelda escape, except there's gonna be more of the map, because obviously the mission's not even close to being over yet. So now's when we want to go and get the other chests. Oh wow, she's moving faster than us. Link, you better link up with Zelda then. So by doing that, Link will follow wherever Zelda's going. Oh, isn't there monsters that show up too that we have to block off as well? Yeah, I think there's monsters that show up during this. Yep, more hordes appear, actually. Okay, I need to mark these as collected. Okay. Luckily, we better block the way then. I wonder how we break these. There we go.
I see.
Oh, now it tells us how to use that. Good, they've both been blocked now. They'll be forced to funnel here now.
It will be done.
Alright. And now we cannot go back. Good. She's really tired right now, apparently. Yeah, where is this? Oh, it's a little bit farther back than I expected. Or is it on this side? Oh, never mind. There's a Korok we already found. Jeez, I thought there's more stuff. Oh, more enemies. Kind of forgot about them because we were busy doing other stuff. Let's try this again. We were not facing the right direction before. Now we get to actually explore the map a bit more. Fortunately, because of all this other stuff that's happening, we need to babysit Runda. Okay. Oh, they just don't stop appearing, man. Just infinite enemies again. We do need to escape at some point, but not right now. There's this many enemies to fight. If you're wondering why we're using Link's flail so much, is because we need it to do the research quest. Plan on 100%ing those, at least. Okay, good. Now we can actually go and do stuff. And the break also allows Zelda to now recover health. Good. Now we just need to keep heading for the escape point. And this is where things are gonna change. We need to go and get some Koroks, unfortunately. What a shocker! Not like we've had to do that before. Impa's gonna be on Zelda duty, I guess, for a bit. And then we're going to use Link to actually collect the items we need. We'll start with this Korok here. And since all of this is clumped together, we'll go ahead and do it all at once. Doing it either. So we got the chest here. What a shocker. We have to go completely the wrong way on purpose in order to find some of these chests and Koroks. Not like we've seen that before. That's... oh, no, that's the same villain as before. Ah, frick it. Darn it. I hate when that happens. I just, for some reason, miss stopping the area. Again, I missed it. Oh my goodness. Oh, I think this is a remote bomb one. Nope. Never mind. We have to stasis this fan. Now we finally stopped it. Jeez. That was a really annoying Korok, actually. He would not stop. I'm gonna actually take this a bit slower. I know we could protect Zelda right away. I guess we could just briefly check on her health. I got mentioned, though, we cannot heal characters like we could in the original game. I think they've realized that healing characters is a little broken, so yeah. You gotta be careful. Alright. Okay, let's go with this dude. Now, the last time we have to go backwards is over here for a Korok and some other items. A little weird, but that's what we have to do right now. I think Zelda's actually getting stuck this time. It's a good thing because we don't want to reach the exit yet. Ah, okay, that works, I guess. It's not what I wanted to do. Works. Sort of. I'm just gonna special him since we missed that up a lot. So either here or somewhere else is gonna have the Korok. I assume they're both on the separate paths, though. What a shocker! It's in the area we did not go at all. That's probably why we didn't find these Koroks easily. Alright. Our chest that we had to magnesis out of the ground. Once we're done with this, we're just going to be using exclusively Impa from here. We just wanted to use Link at first. So we need to get some stuff done. Alright, we'll go ahead and check there. We're at 91 Koroks collected. That's a lot of progress on that. Okay, now we need to actually protect Zelda. You're not even attacking anything. Okay, there's the dude. It's a sun and more enemies, I guess. Oh, these are, I believe, a tail we need. Oh, now this road is wet. There we go. We found our final Korok of the mission over here. And then there should be a chest right here somewhere. Oh, it's further up actually. Can't find it. There he is. Jeez, it was right next to where the Korok was. No, we can't skip this cutscene. Oh, no, we can. Apparently. Alright. We're probably gonna have a boss now. Yep. Oh, there's no other bosses that we can take stuff from.
Steel yourself. I am ready.
We have a lot of specials that we can use against this guy. Alright.
Steel yourself.
Just using these two specials is enough to take out the Hynox, so yeah, that was pretty easy. So we saved up specials to just take him out. And there we go. That was a much quicker mission this time. I will say, when we're able to skip the cutscenes, it really does make these missions go incredibly fast. And we're done with that flail thing now. Hopefully we don't have to use that again for a while. As far as it is to use the flail, I still feel like a better upgraded Master Sword could be easier and cooler to use, honestly. There, I said. Well, let's go ahead and beat that then first before we forget.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Attack power of all flail weapons is increased now. We can't see what these are because we need to do these other quests first.
Thanks. Yes.
For some of the other ones, we're probably going to need to have done our challenges first. Alright, how much rupees do we have? Just enough for what we need. We're just gonna keep focusing on Link's weapons now and just keep using until we get close. I'm not sure if I want to do the save trick or not, but I know if I save for sure I'll be behind probably. Okay. Oh, there's a good one. That's gonna give us a good amount of fuse experience. Where's the last one and why do we have that? Oh yeah, it was for that. I don't need that many, so we'll just fuse all of these. And what's this one say? Rare material trap light. Why don't we just keep this on this weapon? So that way we could just straight up outright switch to it. Or, even better, we could probably put that on our flail instead and use that. That'd probably be the smarter play. So, let's lock this one too. We're starting to run out of weapon space. Pretty soon we'll be able to unlock those other weapons once we actually do the fuse we want. But for now, we're just gonna fuse normally. Okay, that got the Master Sword almost up to level 18. Is that enough to do the trick now? I don't know. Actually, I should check the save thing. To play it safe... Oh, we need to get more rupees for this anyway first. Let's see. What do you have that you probably want? Nothing good. I'm just gonna randomly fuse with someone. Tiba, let's fuse with you. Why not? What do we need for him? We already have Strun attack. We want attack speed if we can. No attack speed, but yeah, it's fine. We'll just pick something else instead. This could be useful later. Let's grab that skill. And then fuse this so it gives us the better item. So it's slightly better, but we don't have the attack speed boost anymore. Though he was already pretty fast without it. Alright, this is our dummy fuse. And by that, I'm just gonna check. See if it saves immediately after using it. Okay, it doesn't look like it. I guess it just saves in between the battles, which is good. So we might be able to actually abuse this. We will test out something as a result, because I've never actually done a load on this before. I want to see if that lets us restart this. If not, then well, we'll just have to get 5 different fuses again. That's why I considered waiting on it, though, to be fair. Okay, so if anybody is wondering what I'm even talking about, if you fuse 3 of the same exact weapon type, or more specifically, it's steel, that, like, looks the same, you get a bonus. And it can sometimes power up your stuff. But I also want to get that on my main weapon, because obviously Furios is kind of broken, so ideally I want to get that as powerful as I can, but it can be really hard to find either the same weapon, because it's literally just keep selling weapons until hopefully you get lucky enough to find that. Okay, let's go here. And, since we don't need to use the link anymore, we're gonna switch to someone who actually needs the experience. Like, how about, Sidon, you just got a pretty powerful weapon. Let's test you out. We haven't used you in a while anyway. We'll do the usual EXP, rupees, and this. We're gonna start doing this on almost every mission now that we're getting close to the end. You should get some good materials from this and some decent experience. I did not expect Sidon's weapon to become this powerful this quickly. And he's already at level 10 from what I fused earlier, so that's really nice. Hidden seals may even appear, apparently. Okay. Oh, this is another, run away from everything and just go focus on the goal. Oh, we need the keys, though. I know we need key swings, so we need to attack all these guys for their electric key swings. I think we just ice, maybe that will work. Ooh, we're getting a lot of material drop mites. Maybe having that is not so bad after all. Yeah, we got a lot of key swings from just that alone. I see. Oga's gonna keep chasing us then. Oh, now we're trapped and can't go anywhere for a bit. I get what Sidon's special is. I think we can actually look at his character. Employs Boundless Optimism at the right time. Employ it at the right time during the strong attack to increase its damage, huh? So it's timed. Yeah, makes it more powerful. Oh yeah, so you basically just make your strong attacks more powerful. If you press it when you aren't even using an attack, this happens instead. Alright. Don't need to fake out Suga, so let's try to focus on getting away from him instead. So many electric keys in this one area. Just got a speed run to the end here. Well, that was simple enough. Now we just face Master Koga to finish off this battle.
Like so. Like this, correct?
Bam. How about that? We need to focus on Koga right now.
Won't stand for it. I must not fail. I did it. Master Koga, I failed. Not too shabby.
Okay. Okay.
Such potential.
Okay, Koga's now gone. And Suga's out of there. Yeah, we didn't have to beat him. Probably wouldn't have allowed us to finish the mission if we went straight for Suga. Okay, I think I picked a good battle to do this on. This was a long battle. It's a good amount of experience. At least a decent amount that I could find. That was a lot of weapons, I think, Sidon just found. Wow. That's a lot. Alright. That done. Let's look at our registered quest. Where's the one that has wood as a requirement, actually? Oh, it's this one. Search Eventide Island. But it has another requirement as well. Oh! I didn't want to do that. I didn't know you could accidentally untap it. Looked like this was the last one we did, but I don't know. Great. Where did I get rid of that? Ugh. Oh, that's fine. Maybe we do need to get different stuff.
Wow. Good job.
Magnesis is even more stronger now. Alright. Oh, 74, huh? That's about as high of a level Link has right now. So I assume if you want good experience, then the Blood Moon levels are probably the best way to farm it. So I assume they're there mostly for EXP farming. Now, how many do we need? Ugh, we lost like 50 from something, and we still need Hinox trophies, but those could be gotten the same way we've gotten all of the other ones before. I kind of want to get that done, I'm not gonna lie. So we better hope this next challenge mission has some stuff. Ooh, stronger yet. This is like another Coliseum challenge, and this does have some more enemies we can take out. Alright, who do we want to use? We're gonna use Impa this time. Let's test this out. Slowly but surely, we're getting more powerful weapons with our characters, and I like it. And we'll find even more stronger weapons if we can tackle the Blood Moon missions. We're not going to show those, because they are literally the same missions. All it does is make the level even higher of a level, and make it as if you had already beaten the game before. And it also just rotates randomly, so you need to be a really high level before you can safely do it. Look at all the Hinoxes now. Okay, gotta focus on these guys one at a time, if we can. I got her both falling down at Liddy at the exact same time. It's so funny. Oh my goodness. Look at how in sync they are, man. I like what we're doing in this mission. Really, we're hitting them both at the exact same time. Or at least stunning them. We're not actually hitting them both at the same time, but it looks cool, that is. Oh, nice. And we got another weak point smash. Nice. Definitely need more of those. Okay, now the Buane Minel's had enough. So we better storm symbols to get our stuff going. Oh, he's already here. My goodness. Somehow that barely worked for taking him out. That did not do as much damage as I expected. Oh, nice. We got an automatic heal, probably because we got excess fruit, which healed us. Bam! Another one. Another one. Keep getting these weak point sashes, which is great. That's a lot of little hits in a row there. There we go. Even more Lionel stuff. Oh, it's Lionel Guts Aid, so yeah, we need 2 feints for Lionels, actually. Oh, this is basically the second test of strength we had to do. Basically. Alright then. We'll keep doing that then for a bit. Oh wait, I said I was gonna do the feign... hang on. Let's see if this trick actually works. I'm just testing this. If it doesn't actually work, then that's fine by me. It's not guaranteed to work the same way anyways. Alright, so what we need to do is do this, save. Then immediately after that, I'm just gonna say, frick it, I'm gonna fuse this. And if it fails, I want my rupees back, so ideally, I will get my rupees back after I fail to fuse with this. That's assuming that happens. But otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to do what I mentioned earlier, and we're just going to fuse 5 of all the same weapon type all at once. Basically, there's a couple ones that have the same material, and we're going to unlock those so we can fuse those specific ones. Once we fuse all 5, a special effect should happen because it's all the exact same symbol. So now let's do this. Okay, it didn't work. Probably because I didn't have it. And this is why I had to save for. We need to go back to system, but load instead. And if we go back, yep, look, okay, alright. I don't know why I was worried. So now the trick worked, and now we have everything back the way it was before. So now I know that we are not going to fuse that until we can actually reach the max level. Because it won't actually upgrade, even if we did it. So that means we might have to even do a 5th type of weapon first, before we can do that. Well, in that case, we should just, blindly fuse whatever we can find here. Just keep doing that over and over again until the Master Sword hits max level, really. I don't know what else to do otherwise. I think the reason why it didn't work is because I had to have the seal already on. So that means we can't even use the upgrade trick until later. But that's useful to know. That means whenever we get a 6th one of these, of the exact same seal, then we could put that on as well, and that would make it really good. So that's good to know, which means we need even more weapons for Link, which means probably use them in missions more often. So on that note, let's end this episode by doing a Coliseum with Link. Why the heck not? And since we're tired of using his flail now, I think we've used more than enough of that. Master Sword it is. We're gonna use this again. Let's change to something different too. Let's change to this. Soldier Graves. Oh, let's just do the full soldier armor set, I guess, while we're here. Except we have this instead. So it's a little different, but it still works. Let's go with that and see what happens. And Coliseum, I think just XP will be fine. Rupees we're not going to really get much use out of. In reality, we should be having damage stuff like this and... We never really used this. We're just gonna save that for later then. When we have to actually do like a really hard mission that we might want the damage for otherwise. And then that Link's gonna fight and we'll see him. Get some stuff done, hopefully. Oh yeah, at one point I said I was gonna try to do the hair whiff stuff again. I kind of ignored them for now, but maybe now we have a powerful enough weapon to more safely do it. I have no clue who should be used though. we go. Time to speed clear all these enemies as quickly as we can. I do like how they made these later Hair Whip trials way harder by making it so the mission just automatically ends immediately in failure if you get hit. This time, they kind of fixed the all attacks are devastating missions as a result. Originally, it did do a lot of damage, but it put you at 1 HP instead. So you actually had 2 hits before you died. And he fixed it to where now it just instantly takes you out every time. The only way to survive now is if you have a fairy tonic. We didn't use it at first because we didn't need it for the early missions, but missions we might want that extra damage. That's pretty much the only time we really want fairy tonic is for Hair Whip trial, because it's otherwise really impossible to do those safely. And even then, you can only take 2 hits and you're gone afterwards. That should have hurt them both, right? Good. Now we can focus on the Stalnox. Just like before, we have to hit his eye to get him hurt faster. Easy enough. Well, we just finished our mission with Link, so we won't get that many weapons, but we'll still get him some experience as well. Look at this bold aura now. Also, now we're starting to find much rarer skills now. I like it. We're slowly but surely building our way up to better stuff. I think the best time to honestly fuse weapons, I will say, is probably when we do stuff. And I also just realized if you have another skill but you don't want to accidentally mess up, you could just wait and fuse one skill first to get the skill that you want, then immediately after that skill's on, then do the other 5. So that can then power it up. Okay, now, just like before, we've unlocked a much harder version of the Colosseum now. This is a timed mission just like before, but now it's a little bit trickier. I think these later missions are probably where we're going to need more powerful gear eventually to attempt. We don't have anything to do here. I just finished by doing our shop stuff now. We can actually just go around all the shops too and find stuff. Let's see. Is there anything blinking that's green? No. Apparently not. I knew there was something we needed there. And we can get a cane sugar here. You know what? Before we do something, we never use this. We never use this, ever. Let's use stuff that we're using right now. So you can kind of change the color of this. And determine certain things that appear. So like we can make this color red if we want. Or what about this? Does this change more? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna keep this our tonic blue. I mean, like, is armor blue, but we could change this to red. So yeah. So that's how that works. It's basically a cosmetic thing. Of course, it is just cosmetic, so not much else can be done. star fragments. I wonder where we find those. I assume we just find those for certain missions, unfortunately. So it could be hard to find them as a result. Alright, well, enough of that. Time to save and call it quits. I'm glad we know now that that load trick works. But that also means now, not only do I have to power up the weapon to another specific kind of weapon on Link and raise its max level, but I need to have that skill already equipped. And if I accidentally mess up, it's going to take a lot of time to remove that skill. So, why don't we just end the episode? I forget that ever happened. We're still focusing on Koroks anyway, so yeah, in the next video we'll be focusing on the other Koroks. By the way, it's gonna look like we don't have all the Koroks, and that's because a couple of missions do also give you Koroks as well. We did do one of those today, but there's still a couple more that we need. And then we'll actually have all the Koroks once that's done. Till then, though, I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I guess we'll continue our Korok hunt in the next episode. Till then, bye.